It was all these negative things, all just so I could look a certain way. And even at that moment in time where I was at my lowest, my brain still told me I wasn't enough. Even if you're not in recovery, even if you don't have an eating disorder and you're just gaining a little bit of weight and you want some reassurance that you're okay and you're beautiful as is, this is the video for you. Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having an amazing day or night or whenever you're watching this. If you are new here, welcome to the family. So happy to have you here. Today we're going to be talking about weight gain, and I have been in recovery for four months, almost 5 months, and in the first couple months I really didn't gain any weight. I was very happy with that. I think weight gain is a really big fear in most people's recovery. Then months 3 and 4 came and your girl gained weight. And it's funny because I think in the first 2 months I was panicking and I thought I was gaining weight, and then it actually happened in month 3 and 4 and I was like, this is what it's like. Today I wanted to make a video on all the amazing things that happen when you gain weight. And I wanted to make this for you guys, but also for me to remind myself of why I'm doing this and to just talk about how it's so okay to gain weight. It's so normal, especially in recovery. You need to gain that weight to get back to the place where your body is happy and healthy. There's literally a term in today's society called relationship weight, talking about how people gain weight in relationships because they're happy. It's literally happy weight. It's that extra little bit of weight that shows that you are enjoying life, you are living life, you're not just passing through. Who decided that gaining weight was a bad thing? It should be seen as a good thing. I think when we start attributing how we feel about our bodies to how we feel about ourselves, it's game over. That's not what you're supposed to do. You have to know that you are not your body. And regardless of what your body looks like, you are beautiful, you are love, you are pure love and energy and light, and you don't need to look a certain way to be you. So breathe into it, sit with it, because whatever is happening right now, it needs to happen for this growth. It needs to happen so you can be happy again and healthy again and loving again towards yourself and others. But anyway, let's get into all the amazing things that happen when you gain weight. So the first thing I want to talk about is I'm not cold anymore. I used to be cold every single day. I would wake up freezing. I would be cold at night. I had to sleep with like 4 blankets. Now I don't. I sleep with 1 blanket because I actually get hot at night now. And before, if I had a smoothie or a drink that was iced, whole day I'm cold. Rest of the day, that's it. Now, I actually wake up and I'm not freezing. And I don't have to worry about that chill I would get in my bones that just never seemed to go away. I would sit in front of the fireplace for 1 to 2 hours a day because it was the only thing that would warm me up. I'm so happy that I don't go through that anymore because that was not fun. And I'm so happy that now I can actually have a normal body temperature like everyone else. I can literally just wear normal clothes and be a normal temperature. And that's because my body has rebalanced itself and it's good and it's happy. Energy. So I think this one's pretty self-explanatory, but I will just get into it really quick. I actually have energy now. Same with the cold thing, I would wake up and be so tired. I would have to take naps in the middle of the day all the time. And not that naps are bad, there's nothing wrong with the naps. But I'm not tired anymore. I wake up and I'm ready to take on the day and I can do whatever I want and not worry about being exhausted halfway through. I would be so tired and I would still force myself to work out and then it would never end well. And now I can wake up and I have all the energy I need to do everything. And that includes mental energy. I used to forget things all the time and I would never be able to sit in a class for more than like 5 minutes without not being able to concentrate because I was hungry. I was focusing on my stomach. I was focusing on my negative thoughts. I was focusing on how cold I was focusing on how tired I was. And I was never able to just sit and focus on things. Now that I've gained weight and I'm recovering, I can actually do things and put my mind to things and actually finish them and listen to people when they talk. That brings me to my next point. I'm actually able to have relationships with people now. Because when I was so deep in my eating disorder, the only thing I would think about was the food and the numbers and the exercising, and I wasn't able to deepen the connections I had with people because I was so focused on myself. If someone interrupted a destructive cycle, I'd be so angry. And now I actually have these relationships that I can build. Take it from me. Stranger on the internet, I promise you, life is so much better when you recover. Another thing that happens is, I don't know how to say this one, but I have boobs now. No, really, I do. I gained weight, which happens, And naturally, some of that's gonna go to those places, and it did, and I'm so happy. I always thought this is the size they're gonna stay forever, and I was always so upset about that. And then I gained weight, and they got bigger, and I was like, how did I not think of that? How was this not something that I thought of? So that's just a little extra thing. Not only that, but my next point is my clothes fit better. I just feel more confident in them. And I mean, yeah, weight gain is hard psychologically. There's this negative connotation with weight gain, but I promise you, you look good. You look fire. Things are popping, my booty's looking good in my jeans now. These are jeans that were crazy loose on me before. Now they fit just right. That's so important in recovery, is learning to love your body no matter what, you know, love your rolls. Love when your stomach sits down and kind of folds over. You know, it happens. It happens. This is something that is carrying you. It's literally your vessel. Give it some love. Love the way your thighs jiggle, the way they touch. Doesn't matter, because it's just a body. It's just a body. There are so many people you look at and you're like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. And it doesn't have anything to do with their body. You put so much emphasis on our bodies, and it's not even the most important thing. I'm so grateful I've learned that now, and I'm not so focused on the way I look versus the way I feel. Because to me, that's so much more important. I think about it all the time, you know? I think about going back to my slimmer body. But how did I get there? I wasn't happy in that body. I don't want to go back to that. I was in the hospital all the time. I was angry, I was irritable, I was all these negative things, all just so I could look a certain way. And even at that moment in time where I was at my lowest, my brain still told me I wasn't enough. I'd rather be enough and happy and in a heavier body than to experience any of that again. Yeah, I might have days where I wish I was skinnier. That will happen. But I know in my heart that I have no desire to go back to that weight if it means sacrificing everything that I've built up in the past couple months. It's proof, it's visual proof that I'm finally nourishing my body. I'm finally giving it what it needs. And thank God. It was starving and hurting for so long. I'm so proud of myself for even gaining the weight. That is a huge win. And getting through the weight gain, that's another huge win. And now I'm beginning to love myself with the weight. That's another huge win. There's so many wins in recovery that you can celebrate, and I don't think people do it enough, no matter how small they are, because they are so big when you have struggled with something this severe. Oh, another thing that's happened is I've realized that I have interests outside of my eating disorder. When you are in an eating disorder, you are so deep into it that the only thing you can think about is your eating disorder. I'm no longer obsessing over food and calories and exercise and compulsively doing something and binging. I realized that I have so many things that I want to do in life that don't revolve around food. Started playing piano again. Haven't played piano in like 5 years, and I'm playing again, and it's amazing. And I'm writing again, I'm journaling again. I'm doing all these things that I forgot that I liked because I was so deep in my eating disorder. Little extra parts of you to love. That's all that this weight gain is. That's it. Just a little bit more of you to love, because you're still the same person, but I guarantee you you're gonna be happier, healthier, more balanced. And I know it's so hard, and I know your eating disorder is yelling at you and saying this is not okay, but that's a good sign. If your eating disorder is angry with you, that is a great sign, because that means that you are on the right path. You are doing this. And if you are gaining weight, gain that frickin' weight. Do it. Because it only means that you're recovering. Another thing that happened is I deepened my spiritual practice and my routines. And I know when I say spiritual practice, a lot of you are gonna be like, no thank you. I just mean whatever higher power you believe in, or even if you don't believe in anything, just having the belief that it's going to be okay and you're gonna get through this, because you are. And on those days where you're having really bad days, know that you are on the right path. Everyone has their own journey and their own path, and you are on the right path. You are exactly where you need to be right now. I promise you that. And you just need to trust that. In Greek mythology, there were these goddesses, and these goddesses were the epitome of beauty. They were beautiful and strong and powerful, and they held so much energetic connection to themselves and to men and women and everyone. This is what they look like. And that's what I'm starting to look like with my weight gain. I look like a goddess. And that is so empowering to even say, I look like a goddess. I am starting to look like a goddess. Not to put down anyone that doesn't look like that, but I am saying for the people that are starting to gain weight, you're becoming a goddess. You are becoming love and light and pure energy and power and strength. Who wouldn't want to look like a goddess? I think there's so much comparison, and I'd rather just love myself and be confident in the way I look and be happy with my tummy and be happy with my thighs, because I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. I think I'm gonna end the video there. If you like videos like this or want to see more of my face, please click the subscribe button down below. Give this video a like wherever it is for you. Sending you all so much love, so much positive energy, so much strength. I believe in you. You've got this. If you need to reach out to someone, my DMs are always open. My links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.